Okay. Let's just clean things up. Oh, some people coming in. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. Something a little bit different today. So I'm going all over the place this past week. We're just waiting for some new handhelds to get in. Oops. And yeah, so I don't think I've ever featured this handheld live before. So let's do something a little bit different. This is the ANBERNIC RG405V. It is the only T618 device I have. Let's test its PS2 capabilities. So I actually took this handheld on holiday with me about 2 weeks ago, and I was playing this, playing a couple of PS2 games. Not all of them worked completely perfectly. I was playing some GameCube games, and I was playing some like 16-bit games as well. So let's get started with Yakuza. Now this is going to be a bit of a big handheld to fit in the camera, so I need to I need to be a little bit careful actually. So sometimes I might just cut off the bottom actually, just for welcome to the stream, Biscuit Cream, with a very funny comment. It is a very thick boy. It's pretty, yeah, I mean when you see it in the pictures it does not look particularly pretty, and especially at the back you'd think it looks a bit yeah, I don't know, you'd think it would be a bit uncomfortable to hold, but actually for a vertical it's quite nice to hold because of that big sort of chonk, and I actually found it quite, I was playing it on the plane, I was playing a lot of Yakuza on the plane, and I was like thinking, okay, this is quite nice. A lot better than I expected. Remo Retro Game. Yes, I am using Gamma OS. I found the standby time on Gamma OS is really good. Oh, just give me a moment. Yep, Steve, Tech Toy Tinkerer. I am on Gamma OS. Yep. Do I? Oh, Suzette. Okay, welcome to the stream. Do I think this is worth it? It's kind of difficult for me to say, to be honest, because I got this from Mech DIY. So Mech DIY kindly sent this over about a few months ago, and they asked me to, every time I feature this handheld on my channel, I need to say, go over to Mech DIY to go buy it, because they actually gave me this one for free. So I think that it's a good one in terms of the comfort, and if you want the ultimate vertical handheld, this would be it, because I don't think anyone's come out with a vertical like quite as powerful or quite as big as well, because this one is a 4-inch screen and it's not common. If you compare it to others, so for example, let's get my so I have something else here which is kind of similar. What else do I have here? I have a Miu Mini. Let's get the Miu Mini out. Rema Retro Game. Yes, it's Gamma. It's the latest Gamma. I don't know which one the latest one is, but yeah, it's definitely like a newer one. I don't think he's updated it for a while either. So you can see Suzette, like it's substantially bigger than like a this one's called the RG353VS. It's quite a lot bigger because it has the 4-inch screen. The RG405V has the 4-inch screen, whereas this one has a 3.5-inch screen, and it actually makes quite a big difference. They are both 640 by 480 resolution, and yeah, it's actually, you know, it's big, isn't it? It's big. In comparison as well, here's a Miu Mini Plus. So the Miu Mini Plus is tiny compared to that. And the thing is, the Miu Mini Plus, oh yeah, the Miu Mini Plus is still quite a lot thinner as well. So this has got some real like chonk to it. It's got a fan, right? But I noticed that this fan, it's not really, I didn't feel like it's needed because in Gamma OS, you know, you can tune the fan. You can come down here, you can turn the fan off, auto, cool, max, and it's a little bit loud on max, like it has a high pitch, but it's not that bad. It's you know, I don't really hear this, but to be honest, I didn't feel like this gets that hot. The Gamma OS really helps the battery. As always, you know, with you install Gamma OS at your own risk because it's. I think once you install Gamma, ANBERNIC won't really like that, and they don't like to support. They don't like to support handhelds which have gone wrong, you know, because you put Gamma on it. But that's you know, that's their thing. All right, so yeah, how the hell am I going to get this in the camera? So I'll probably hold it like this, just so you're not seeing like the screen up here, and we'll give it a go. So test Klonoa. Okay, yeah, I might have it. I'll have to see if I do have it, actually. Tilt my tripod up a bit. Yeah, the thing is, right, I've got my wall is like here, so it might be a little bit hard to get in. So I'll just manage like this, I think. Oh, remember retro game? It's actually your favorite. No, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. You can only see half the screen. Nah, you can see all the screen. All right. I am using NIFA SX. NIFA with an N. Classic. So the classic version is a kind of a redo of the or a optimization of SX 3668, and I found that it is quite good if you sort of find out what the quirks are, if you know what the quirks are of using that version. But I think that is the version that I'm recommending. So to repeat, it's NIFA SX Classic, and you can find the link in the description if you need it. Alright, so when I'm playing Yakuza here, I'm going to be going into the middle of the game because I was playing this on my holiday. I was only playing it a little bit, as you can see, 2 hours, but I did actually play it longer than 10 minutes, so people do make fun of me. Oops, I can actually load my state. People have been... Oh no, I should load that actually. Oh crap. Oh, do you know what? Let's... Oh, if I exit the game, is it going to overwrite my save state? Oh, shit. How do I do this? I want to load my state. Okay, hang on. Let me try and figure this out. Because I think I've got a save state. I've got a save state from somewhere else. Okay, let me just find Yakuza again. This stream's off to a great start. So as I'm going down that list, right, you can see any PS2 games. You might a PS2 game might catch your eye, and we can also check those later on as well. I'd be happy to test those out. Okay, yeah, that's the state I want to load. Okay, as you know, save states are supported, and as a recap as well, I'm running, I think, at 1.5 resolution here. So not too bad. Oh, sorry, 1.25 resolution, which translates to about it translates to about 640 by 560 resolution, and I found that this game works perfectly fine at that resolution. Pretty good actually, pretty good. Yeah, I actually had more success playing PS2 on this handheld than GameCube, which is I found a bit odd. Because I always thought GameCube was a bit less you know, a bit less stressful on the device. And also, I found out when I'm playing this, like I was playing this on a plane for a while, and I was bouncing around a couple of different games, and I found it's quite a nice. I just found it quite comfortable to hold. Like, not really. It's quite light as well. You know, it looks a bit chunky, but it's actually like pretty nice. I'm gonna go down that street down here. I think there's someone I need. Is there someone I need to meet down there? Well, I completely forgot what I'm doing. TMS, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's follow that red arrow on the map. So as you can see, yeah, these sort of packed street scenes, they're not really having an issue playing on this handheld at all. And I'd say that this is kind of the borderline handheld you want to use for playing PS2, because I think that anything less powerful than this, you're just going to have a bad time. And I mean, we'll probably find out later. Some of the games just don't work. I was using official Dolphin, and I was not having a good time. So I might, yeah, I think I should be using MMJ, really. I think I should be using MMJ. Okay, so I need to go to this Serena bar and meet up this lady, I think. Okay, so Kazuma's gone out of the, he's got out of the prison. He's going back to his favorite bar. Also, I think the sound is not too bad. You know, in this handheld, the sound comes out of the bottom. There's two holes here. They're down-firing, so it's not ideal because it's not as good as the RG Arc, for example, but it's still like not terrible. Yeah, TMS. I'm playing Yakuza at 640 by 560 actually, so it works pretty well. Okay, Steve, that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that build. I didn't know that build of Dolphin, so I could try that out. Oh, I'm playing at Interlist. Oh yeah. How do I? Oh, is there like a progressive patch or something, TMS, that I can use? Okay, interesting. I'll write all this stuff down. GSM selector. Okay. Okay, and then Dolphin. Ah, okay. So similar to like the cheat codes, I guess, TMS. I think you usually do them through like, I don't know, some kind of cheat codes. Sonny, thanks for coming back and dropping by. I've seen your message. Yeah, it's been good since my holiday. Yeah, all was good in sunny UK. I'm not sure if you saw the post, but I did. There was some news at the weekend. So if you've not caught up, maybe hit the community tab because there's some quite interesting news on there. Go to Backhouse. Okay, I like the Yakuza how it just tells you what to do next. Okay, let's go into the hideout. Okay, that's nice. Something I'm not a massive fan about on this handheld actually is the triggers. So I think the triggers could have been better. You might have seen, I've seen other reviewers come up with this criticism as well, and I think the triggers are a little bit too easy to press. I would agree with that. I've seen that comment floating around. Okay, Pink Street. All right, maybe I've got a Pink Street. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Can I just run? Okay, so unfortunately, the 405V only comes in a few colors, and they're very strange colors as well. There's this color, which is the retro one, and then there is a wooden color where it's like this fake wood, and then you have the clear purple, transparent. I think it's purple. I don't think it's blue. And I really don't like any of those other ones. I think this is the safest choice. I don't like crazy colors like the wooden one. I just like normal colors. Sonny, yes, I met some people at ANBERNIC this weekend. Let me just beat this guy up. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't say much about my meeting with ANBERNIC because there was some of the conversation was kind of a bit. Yeah, there was some talk about things which I shouldn't be talking about here. I'm not allowed to be talking about. I did see. I can say there is a picture there. There is a picture of me with some ANBERNIC people. And then there is a certain unreleased product in my hands there, and I got to see that one. Oh, I just got slammed. Yeah, unfortunately, like because we were talking about some stuff, and I'm sure some of it is okay for me to talk about in public, but then I'm pretty sure like there's stuff that I'm not meant to be talking about as well. So I'll leave it at that because I think it kind of went, the conversation went everywhere, which was pretty cool. Yeah, there's some stuff which is yeah not cool to talk about. I mean, they didn't get me to sign anything. You know, I wasn't signing any papers or whatever. But it's just you know, it's not really good, isn't it? Oh. some guys are some punks. Oh, J1FFY, thanks so much for dropping by. The reason for the lack of streams at the weekend as well. I am having a lot of trouble with win later. I'm having a lot of trouble. So I'm really trying to get Oblivion to work. Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4. And I'm just crap at that. So I can get it running on my Odin 2. I'm playing on my Odin 2. And I get to the character select screen or character builder, and I can't do anything. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Well, let me just concentrate on what's going on. Right, that's good. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I can't get the So I'm playing Oblivion, but I get to the character builder, and then my keyboard doesn't work. So I press the name. I try to type a name in, and it doesn't do anything, so it's just a complete fail. I tried to play Saints Row 3, and yeah, that one is also a bit of a shit show. Like, I couldn't even get that on start. And then I tried Cuphead. Cuphead, it works, but then it's just a black screen, and I can hear the game underneath, but I can't do anything. And I think the controller is just completely broken. So yeah. Oh yeah, Cuphead is. I think Cuphead is even on Vita now, which is quite funny. But yeah, Cuphead, I couldn't. I just wanted to see if I could get it working, you know, in the Windows port, but I just having no luck at all with this thing. J1FF5, you got is it the GTA you got running? Oh, it's getting a bit hot here, isn't it? TMS, I think that the Odin 2 is actually quite a bit. It's quite good because like the small part of Oblivion I can play is full speed. It's like, you know, 30 FPS at 720p, so it's quite good. Yeah, I less than 3U. I should try Morrowind because I had the RP2 Plus, and I played some. I played some Morrowind on that actually, and it was okay. Okay, let's just. Is it going to be the same thing but with a different person in the middle? What the hell are we watching here? Yeah, J1FFY is so you got GTA working, right? So that's pretty impressive. Was it GTA 4 or 5? Because I saw someone got GTA 5 working, but that's like 100 GB game, so it will, you know, it's completely going to fill my. It's going to fill my Odin 2 completely. Oh no, that guy's going to get shotgun pellets. It's after me. Mysterious hitman. Oh my god, he's got a shotgun, man. Oh no, he's got some special moves. I forgot how to play this game as well. Because okay, can I block? Yeah. Oh no, he shot me in the back. I'm gonna get killed by the. I'm gonna get killed by the cross-dressing. Oh man, have I got any items? Oh, I got some. Okay, that's good. Oh bloody hell! Oh, he's got a good sweep, this guy. I want the. Oh man. Oh dear. I got killed by the. Oh. Alright. I think it's funnier if I just leave it there on Yakuza. So I will try and see if I have Klonoa. Okay, let me see if I've got Klonoa. I think it's funny if we just don't speak anymore about that fighting. Okay, I have Klonoa too. This is a request over from, oh, who was it? Who was asking for this? Not sure if this will work now, actually. But let's give it a go. Oh, Rema Retro Game. Okay, Rema Retro Game is your Klonoa 2. Yeah. Do I have Sega Rally? I may do. I'm not sure. I don't think I do actually. Sega Rally. All right. Okay, here's a nice bright game because I think Yakuza is a bit dark as well. It's a bit of a dark one. All right. This is looking nice already. I think I'm only at a... What am I on? Oops. I'm on... Where's my button? How do I use this thing? I am on... what am I on? Okay, I'm at 1x resolution, so... It should be cool. I think TMSI probably won't have that if it's like a bonus. I saw that Drew, was it Drewbo? I saw Drewbo commenting that this is one of their, yeah, a great device, very comfortable in the hand. Yeah, I completely agree. I think it probably doesn't look very nice, so it look very sleek, but it's a very comfortable device to hold. Okay, Aliens on VHS. Is this an Android device? Yes, it is an Android device. Yes. And it has Gamma OS available if you're inclined to install some custom firmware. I think ANBERNIC could have done a little bit better on the original firmware because there's some sharpening issues, some screen sharpening issues. But if you do decide to install Gamma OS, that gets all cleared up. When I say sharpening issues, the original software, it puts like a sharpening filter over everything, and some people might feel that it's a bit too much. TMS, okay, so I believe that there are some FPGA devices coming out, like some clones, and I think that Retro Game Corps just reviewed one actually, and Takeudon was also talking about one a while ago. So I'm not really that interested in those. I almost did buy an Analog Pocket, but yeah, it's a bit overpriced. Okay, J1FFY. I will check out GTA 4. I do have GTA 4. I own that actually, so that's cool. Yeah, if I was gonna buy one, to be honest, I'd maybe try the Analog Pocket because it's the one that everyone knows. But maybe I'll see if I can get a clone. Okay, we're getting some issues here. 50% speed. It's not great. It's a bit. Okay, I might need to just check some settings. Am I going to hardware download mode unsynchronized, possibly? Okay, there's a slight speed boost there, but nothing to write home about. May need to do some underclocks, but we'll see what happens when we get in game. So the cutscenes here, not running well. As a reminder, this is a T618 device, so it's quite a... but by sort of today's standards, it's a bit more underpowered. Right, let's skip that cutscene and see if the full game is a bit better. Okay. So this part of the cutscene's okay, but oh, that's a bit okay. So a lot of problems in the cutscenes actually. Right, the game itself. Let me see. It's almost full speed. Like it's just sort of 10% off. This bit's a bit dark. I'll say that. Okay, but the game is okay. Let's try and see. Oh, okay. So it's a bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down probably a little bit, or do some underclocks. Let's try and do a little bit of an underclock. Let's see if that helps. Okay, so let's come down a bit more. Okay, still not perfect. Okay, how do I get the egg? Yeah, this is not too great on the speed. Dips down to it's sort of moving around 100, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, it's not good. Oh, it's going way down now. It's going way down. When it sort of zooms out, it goes quite low. Yeah, I wouldn't like. So yeah, I wouldn't think that this game is that playable on this handheld. I could go for the full underclocks, but we might not be too good. Let's go down, right down. I do have the usual settings. So my usual settings for sort of speed, hardware download mode. You can even try disabled, and then you've got another setting here, threaded presentation. You make sure that's on. So I just sort of have that on all the time. Let's just double check. And then I'm at 1x native. Oh, I do have one synchronized anyway. Okay, so I have my settings on. Yeah, threaded presentation as well. So I could even try coming down some resolution, but it's going to look even worse than it is. Andrew38, thanks for your message as well on Discord. Thanks for coming by. TMS, do I have Motorstorm Active Edge? I do have Motorstorm Active Edge on PSP, not on PS2 though. It's always the racing games with you, TMS, isn't it? Maybe we can look at the list in a moment. So yeah, this is like it's saying full speed now, but I'm really on the clock, and I'm really like I'm properly like just yeah, it says full speed, but it's not full speed at all. Yeah, it's just a bit. It's everywhere now. Like to me, this is not playable, but some people playing at -3 at 0.75 resolution. I mean, it's not really for me. I'll just play this a little bit more. Yeah, Steve, I'm using Vulkan. Yeah, he's floating around. I mean, this is why I said this device or this chipset is kind of very much the borderline for PS2 games. I think a lot of them are going to be like this. Pandemonium, oh my god. Okay, so I hope you got an idea of what I hope Rema Retro Game, you got an idea of how this runs. And yeah, let's try another one. Man, Madonna borderline. TMS, I think we discussed this before, but I think we're the same age, right? Yeah, we're the same. We're from the same era. Definitely from the same era. I remember borderline on whatever, was it Top of the Pops or whatever it was. Do I have Pandemonium? No, I don't have Pandemonium. Let me just check Sega Rally as well. Something for TMS. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Okay, yeah, I don't have that. And let me try MotorStorm. Let me see. Let me see MotorStorm. MotorStorm. I will play. How about I play Need for Speed? Or Midnight Club. I think Midnight Club's going to kill this handheld, but you know, why not? Why not? Okay, is any Midnight Club or Need for Speed on MotoGP 4? So what have we played before? We played Need for Speed Underground 2. For sure I've played that. And I think I've played Most Wanted before. Let's... Yeah, Midnight Club Slug Edition. Yeah. They're going to be slugging around. I wonder if... I wonder if Underground 1 will work. But having said that, right, the T618, I feel like PS2 games work better than GameCube games. I do want to look into that Shinzuka Dolphin that Steve suggested, because I think that's quite interesting. I didn't know there was one that was kind of better than MMJ. I thought MMJ was the one to use. But yeah. Oh, and Steve, I think it's quite cool that you have an RG. Is it 350 in with the RK3566? That's some kind of engineering sample. I guess that thing eventually got made as the 353M. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Hopefully the EA tracks. Oh no, that we don't get killed by the EA tracks. Oh no. Okay, we've got some speed loss on the menus. 65%. But let's just try to get through this. Oh god, they're singing in slow motion. I've got to turn this music off. Okay, Kerry, welcome to the stream. Oh no, let me just turn this music off because it's very distracting. Okay, that's better. Should you get the RG35XX Plus or Miu Mini Plus? I want something something which has less bezels for the display and comfortable to hold. Right, if you want the most... so I've always said, even when the original 35XX came out, and I was comparing it to the Miu Mini Plus, you can go all the way back to my, like, almost first videos. I've always said the 35XX Plus is more comfortable to hold. I mean, if you want to... Okay, let's get it out of the Tupperware box. Out of these, obviously the big one is the most comfortable to hold because it's chunky and it's big. It's got the grips, but it's also $100 more expensive than the other ones. But in my opinion, the best sort of shape is this one. I feel like this one, the shoulder buttons become kind of unusable when you For me anyway, I've got average hands. I've said this before. From the top of my finger to my wrist is about 19 centimeters. From here to here, if you were just to put a ruler across there, and it's, for me, like, I really don't like holding this with my fingertips. I like to, you know, have it a bit more, you know, like you would hold an original Game Boy. And then for me, I feel like the triggers become a little bit hard to use, and it's a bit, yeah, not ideal for me. Not if you're going to play for a long time, especially as well. It's like I didn't really like the, you know, the grip of it. But the thing is, it's so small that you find yourself bringing it everywhere, which is quite cool. So it's the most portable because obviously it's the smallest one, right? The one in the middle is the RG. It's the one that you asked for actually. The RG35XX Plus. This one. This is the Plus. Okay, I do have an. Let's just put that to one side for a moment because I think you probably don't want that one, right? We do also have another one, which is the RG35XX. Sorry, the RG353VS. This one in black, transparent black. So I think that. I think that this is probably, like, if you want the. For me, like, I don't know about these because there's a lot of clones of this that have come out. Like the XU10 or the, what was it, the E36 or something. I don't know. Is it K36 or E36? Something like that. But there's a lot of clones of this one that are out now, and I'm not that familiar with those. This one is quite. I think. I think this one is about. I got this for about $50, I think, or 55. But that's from China. That's the Chinese price. So I think that's actually quite good value, especially with the chip that you get in it. Because the chip in here can play, you know, some N64 games, some Dreamcast games, some like a lot of N64 games actually. So this is quite good. But then this one, you don't have to spend a lot of money to, you know, it's on the cheaper side. This one, the RG35XX Plus. So I do also like this one, and some people say that the D-pad is better. The D-pad is actually different. It's a bit softer than they didn't use the same D-pad here, and this D-pad is more closer to this one. It's yeah, I don't know if it's the same one, but it's these two D-pads a bit closer. Kerry is the RG. So the 405V, which I have in my hands right now, is the sort of most powerful and the most and the biggest one of the lot. So yeah, and it has the I think it has Hall sticks as well. It has Hall sticks down here. These don't. These are not Hall sticks. These are the switch sticks, so they're not quite as accurate. Does it turn yellow? I'm not sure actually. There is one device I have which has turned a bit yellow, and I know that TMS does not like this device. This device is the TMS's favorite device here. It is the Trim UI Smart, and I think my Trim UI Smart is turning a bit yellow. Oh, if I just put a mark on the screen. Oh, no, I've wiped it off. Right, so I feel like my Trim UI Smart is going a bit yellow around the edges. I think this happened almost as soon as I got it, and I'm wondering if it's because the glue is heating up or something. Because the Trim UI Smart Pro gets a bit it gets a bit hot, especially when you're pushing it. Whereas like my Miu Mini Plus is pretty much the same color as I've always had it, and this one is the whitest one. Like it's very and it's also like, I think it might be the nicest feeling plastic, because it's a little bit gritty, and I kind of like that for the grip. Oh, Steve also likes Trim UI Smart Pro. Oh yeah, because you have a lot of videos on your channel, don't you? What the hell am I doing here? I was trying to play some Need for Speed Underground before we went on a tangent. Can I switch on both RG? Oh, okay, so Let's see if they got any battery. Okay, I'm not sure if they got any battery. I think the Miyu screen is probably the worst one, by the way. The Miyu screen is probably the worst one. Oh, have I only got NDS games here? Okay. Oh, what the hell's on here? Okay, I got Nintendo DS games on here. Whatever, Dual Strike. I don't think this has any battery in it. Because I haven't turned this one on for a while. Oh, this one doesn't have any. Oh, it's got an SD card in it. Oh, it does. It's got Gelos on it. Okay. Okay. Let's try and. Okay, like that's at full brightness, and that is not bezel-less. I do have a screen protector on it, just FYI. So this is a bit of a tangent. Kerry, that's the first one. That's your first one. That's not. I don't think that's bezel-less, but it does have like a screen protector on it. This is my RG35XX Plus. Let me just turn the brightness up for you. I was playing this in bed, I think. That's why it's so dark. Okay, what game do I have? Okay, I only have Game Boy games on here. How's that going to work? Okay, I'll have to like stretch it for you. Okay, so let me just stretch the screen for you. So it's a Game Boy game, but it's not. Just turn this down. Okay. Right, so this is going to look hideous, but it'll be full screen so you can see. So also not bezel-less, but I think it's kind of comparable. I don't know, up to you. Oh, it does. The Miyu Mini actually does pretty well, but I've got that screen protector on, which is kind of, yeah, kind of. Okay, so then this one is the. I think this is probably going to be similar to the. Okay, let me try and. Oh, it's talking to me. This. Brightness. Okay. It's a Game Boy game, but it's. I think it is full, because I just stretched it. I just stretched it, so I put the. What is it? Scaling. 4x3, is it? I think that's full. I mean, Game Boy is not meant to look like that, but I just stretched it for the purposes of that. All right, and then so this has. I was very surprised that this has battery in it. Oh, it. Okay, I don't have any games on this, but I do have the 240p test suite. Demonstrate. Okay, TMS is asking me to demonstrate Game Gear link cable support. Bloody hell. Okay. Okay, that's not going to work. I bet no one expected this for this stream. Like test patterns. Test patterns. Okay, so that's a full screen RG353VS. So I think the thing about the ANBERNICs is they have a. I think does the Miyu have it as well? They have like, you know, the 3D screen where the edge is like curved. They have that 3D like curve. It's not completely flat, because like the 405V, the screen is completely flat, right? There's no curves in it. Whereas these, that's why the screen protector doesn't go, you know, all the way. So you kind of see what I mean. The Miyu does, yeah, the Miyu does go a bit more to the edge, doesn't it? But then again, I'd have that screen protector on, which is kind of messing up things again. If I had you know, the 35XX original, I think the 35XX original might have the best screen, 3.5-inch screen of all of these, but they've changed it a few times, I'm afraid. So I'm not sure you can get that same screen, because the 35XX screen was brighter. If you want to see that, though, you'll have to dig into my... I think I have a video, when I live streamed this for the first time, I was comparing this one to the 35XX original, the OG. So you might want to go to that if you want to know more about this topic, Kerry. But I'll leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there for this, because we're going a bit off topic now. Oh, thanks a lot for subscribing. It's great to have you here. Yeah, I mean, I've got hours and hours of videos of all sorts of stuff. I'm sure there's something for you if you're asking about RG35XX and Miu Mini Plus. There's definitely something for you on this channel, so thanks a lot, and enjoy the content. And what am I trying to bloody do? I'm trying to have a race in this game. Manu L. Please show Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Okay. Warrior Within. I think I may not have it on PS2. I might have it on GameCube, though. Android 38 Morph. I think there's like... what the hell's going on? I've been trying to load this. I've been trying to load this profile for the last like 10 minutes. Yes, I'm sure. Just load the... Am I not reading this properly or something? Okay, what? Come on. I'm trying to bloody just play this game. Oh, okay, that's all I need to do. Alright, I just... Oh, no. Okay, okay. Golf GTI, whatever. Okay, that's more like it. Yeah, that's more the speed I'm looking for. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm at 1x resolution, which is 512 by 444 interlaced. So let's see how this gets on. Alright, there's tons of questions here. Okay, I'm going to go down resolution because I can see that we're not already having not a good time. Does the 405V have different colours? Yes, it does. It does. It also has a wooden colour, and then it has the transparent purple, which if you want something a bit flashier, then I think that one might be the one for you. Okay, let's go for some underclocks. Also, I might try OpenGL. I think that might be a good... Okay, it's not terrible, but I'm going to try OpenGL. Sometimes these EA games, they work better in OpenGL. Where's it going? And also, sometimes they work worse in OpenGL. Bloody hell. Okay, so with this game, we might have to go down that lower resolution. Oh, come on. Oh, am I on again? Oh, no. Oh, I just touched 100%. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, that is more like it. So we had to underclock a little bit and then also bring the resolution down, which is a bit of a shame. But it is kind of playable. Okay, that's actually not bad. That's not bad. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can work with here. Underclocks galore. Okay, here we go. We've got some kind of playable game here. Oh, I crashed into that tree. Okay, this is 20 FPS, Need for Speed Underground. It's probably not really what you want to be playing, but it's a bit, yeah, but it's kind of playable. 80%. It's not great, but it does hit that foot. Like it's kind of almost there, but it did need a lot of underclocks. I'll say that. I think it's a decent effort, but maybe just like in the end you won't play it like this. Yeah, I'd probably rather try and play either the GameCube version or like if you can get it to work on MMJ, or like play some kind of, I don't know, maybe an Android version of it, but I don't think there's an Android version. Oh man, just crashed it outside there. Yes, I do have Gamma OS running on this. This is the latest version of Gamma OS, I believe. Yeah, I think it might be better, but I guess the Android versions, they might be a bit recent, so they expect your device to have a 16:9 screen. Oh, I just crashed. Okay, so this is a bit, yeah. Eric Mitchell, welcome back. Hello. Jonathan B, it's I think it's a very comfortable device, and it's actually the one that I took on holiday. But it's kind of underpowered, especially for PS2. It's on like the borderline where it runs some games, but a lot of the games are going to be like this, where you need some like heavy underclocks to be able to do anything. I really like the control scheme. I feel like it's easy to use and nice to hold. It's just that, like, you know, with a lot of ANBERNIC products, they may not put the best chip in them, so you'll end up with, you know, some speed issues. You know, it's a bit similar story with the 556. 556 is a really nice handheld. But then compared to the competition, it's a little bit underpowered, but they've put together a decent handheld. So yeah, it's just something what ANBERNIC do, I think. Okay, so with some big underclocks, I feel like it runs a little bit smoother, but yeah, still drops down to like 20 FPS. So we're getting like 25, which is not great, but yeah, it's a tiny bit smoother than it was a moment ago. Okay, we'll just get around this track and then call it there. So I'm running also at 0.75x resolution, which is pretty drastic. All right. Yeah, Angel 38. The battery life is crazy on this device. So I think I even the standby time is crazy. When I turned it on, yeah, I think it might have been a week or something. I haven't turned it on, and the battery is still at 100%. Android 38. So if you have the 405M, you probably know how this device performs. Okay, we'll move on, and we'll see if I've got any. Let me check if I've got any Prince of Persia games. I don't think I have. Okay, so apologies for that. I think I've got them over on the GameCube side, but I don't have any PS2 ones. Alright, let's try something else. Racing games are always always something else. Always something that gets requested. So let's try let's see if Marvel Ultimate Alliance works. So I'd never let's try this one. Baro Vermello. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but good morning. Hello. Yes, some of my devices have really poor sleep mode actually.
So something else that has Gamma OS is the KTR1, and actually the KTR1 sleep mode, or must be some bug on it because my sleep mode on Gamma OS KTR1 is not good. Steve, I think PSP might be a bit irritating on this as well, because I don't like playing PSP on devices which don't have a 16:9 screen. I think that this will be too small. All right, yeah, even this is a bit small for me. Reading this, okay, let's go. Android 38, yes, KTR1 has Gamma OS. I'm guessing you're saying something about Brazil, but welcome to all my Brazilian viewers. I think there are a couple of there are a couple of people who are watching from Brazil, but that's very nice of you to see to be watching over from all the way from halfway around the world. Okay, so Marvel Ultimate Alliance looks not too bad. Not too bad here. Oh, as soon as I moved, it dipped to 60%. But I am Captain America here. Okay. Oh, I can be Spider-Man. Alright. Oh god. Okay, so as soon as things started happening, it kind of slowed down. Okay, I'm Spider-Man right now. Okay, get out of the bloody door. Okay, I feel like this is just needs like a mild underclock, like a very like maybe the first level, just to become like much more playable, because it dips, but it's like an annoying dip. That cross in the corner is quite annoying to press. Let me just get that. Okay, this monster is beating me up. Okay. I feel like this game might be playable, might be fully playable. A lot better than the previous one anyway. Yeah, I certainly don't speak English well. I'll say that. Okay, I'm smashing some barrels. It's always good. Oh, there's fingerprints on the screen. Let's get rid of those. Okay. I feel like putting the 405V on the stream has a lot of new people have been dropping by the stream, which is quite cool. It seems like every time whoa, something just blasted the ground. Every time I sort of stream something else, I stream something new. Oh, that's actually a monster. Every time I stream something new, like there's a lot of like new faces, which is quite cool. Okay, so with a mild underclock, this game actually becomes a lot better. Oh, there's a lot of smoke there. Okay. Charlie Brooker's screen wipe. And yeah, I don't think I've ever played this handheld on a live stream. That's probably why a couple of people in the chat are saying, "Oh, what the hell's this? What's this?" Because I mean, you guys know that I've got a lot of handhelds. some of them just stay in the box, like the trim like the trim UI Smart. Oh, my RG552 stays in the box. I don't play that one much anymore. This seems like a fun little game, like a fun brawler. Oh, there's a guy there. Okay. Right. Does that? Oh, you can even rotate the. And it looks quite. It looks really sharp on the screen. Like, it looks quite good. So these PS2 games, you know, even running out the native, they still look quite decent on the screen because it's only a 640 by 480 screen. You may not need like a huge upscale for something to look good. TMS, the cheapest way to... Oh, I lost my Spider-Man. He just ran into the fire. Okay, I need to... Okay, I'll go back to Captain. Oh, I just figured out how to jump. I feel like... Whoa. I feel like this game is a bit... Yeah, it's just like Diablo. You just... Diablo without the loot. So it's a bit... Oh, press... Oh, it's finally telling me to... It's finally telling me how to block. Okay. Okay, who's Scorpion? Dr. Doom. Oh, okay. Oh, yep. Is that Ranger? The person with the Russian name. I think. I think somebody with a Russian name once called me to call them Ranger, but that's been a while. Let me just hit this guy. Yeah, this is the RG405V by ANBERNIC. Yes. Armored Core Last Raven. If I have it, I'm up for trying it. Steve, actually, I heard the RG556, right? I heard some people were getting it for like $100 on TikTok. I really, like, I don't know how the hell some people are doing that. But yeah, like, apparently TikTok has some really cheap ways of getting handhelds. Whoa. Okay, I just beat the Scorpion. Oh, you can get Scorpion's tail. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this game might be quite fun if you're up for you're up for some kind of dungeon brawler. I think that this game is okay. Some minor issues, and then some underclocks needed, but actually pretty fun. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Okay, let's move on. Right. Okay. Is it? Kiri asks, is it possible to play it like an RG35XX Plus? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can answer that question. All right. So, let's go into Android. So I have Gamma OS installed on my device. I started the stream at about 99% battery, by the way. Just for your information. And you can set it up like this, where you have Daigisho, and Daigisho is a front end, and then what I've done with mine is I've got Emulation Station DE edition. So Steve might say, I think Steve will definitely say actually, you shouldn't be paying for Emulation Station, but I did pay for Emulation Station here, just purely because I wanted to try it out. But you can go into that interface, which I was just showing you before on this guy, So it's a bit more like a how do I get back here? So it's more like a Linux device. Why did my brightness go all weird? Okay, there you go. My root password is there, but who cares? But yeah, you can give it the same interface as like the one of these style devices. So that's very possible. Kerry, so that's yeah, that's something you can do. But it's not. I'd say there was somebody in my chat the other day saying they didn't like Android because it was quite like they didn't know how to load the games, and it was quite just too complicated for them. And I completely empathize with that point of view, because Android, it does add an extra layer of complexity over everything in terms of setup. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to set up. If you, especially if you don't have an Android phone and maybe you don't know where some of the settings are, the learning curve is quite high on Android. Whereas on a Linux device, all that you probably need to do or need to learn how to do is how you're going to drop, where you're going to drop your games, or change the games around, and then where all the menus are. So you don't have that extra complication of needing to install the emulators or find them online and this kind of stuff. Find the BIOS files and all this sort of stuff. So Linux might be the best for for like first timers, or if you just want something to work. Linux is usually a bit better because it just goes. Whereas Android, there's some people, they like this kind of thing. Like me, I like setting things up. So yeah, Android's a bit more. To me, I quite like Android as well. I used to not like Android at all, but then once I got more Android devices, I realized it's not too bad, and I like it a bit more. But there is that learning curve. I'll say that. All right. Okay. Let me just go up here. Oh, okay. So Naomi Alia asks, should I buy RG505 or RG556? So I would prefer, out of those two, I think the RG556 is better. But the RG505 is a bit smaller. I mean, if that really affects things. I've forgotten what screen the RG505 has. Does it have the OLED screen? But the RG505, it's a bit of an old one now, to be honest, and I think the 556 might be better in quite a lot of ways, like in terms of the performance, the screen, the ergonomics. Like the 556 is quite a bit better in my opinion than the RG505. All right. Al Street, Al ST, Time Splitters 2, you can invert the in the actual in-game menu, you can invert the controls on Time Splitters 2. Jonathan B asks, what's my Triforce of handhelds? Yeah, it's too hard to answer that at the moment. I think some kind of where is it? I think the RG35XX is going to be one of those, and then some kind of vertical. Maybe this one for the vertical, but I'm not sure actually, because I think this one was maybe my second, and I think that this is a really nice vertical. But one of these was vertical, and then probably the Odin 2 or something, like a really powerful one. Steve says the Gameforce Ace is very good, and I think that the Gameforce Ace needs some work. Any nice deals on RG405V? Joe H? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. Okay, Armored Core last row. Let me just see if we've got any Armored Core games. TMS, do I have an... okay. I don't have Armored Core, sorry. I don't have Armored Core, but TMS...
TMS, yes, I do have an RG Arc. If this one is the one that you're asking about, I actually love the RG Arc. I think it's a really cool handheld. It's just that I haven't played it much. I should play this one more because I really like this one. It's got the same screen as the 405 V, the same 4-inch screen. I really like this one. I should play it more. I should play more 3D. I wish it was powerful enough to play more 3DO games, because the 3DO is a system which I kind of want to get into more. I end up playing more 3DO games on this. Okay. Steve, I did do a retro arena video. I've done one, Steve. I've done one, but I actually had some problems on 3DO on that stream. So please look into it. Okay, I'll ST. LST. Okay, good question actually. Is there any speed advantage to having a game on the internal storage instead of an SD card? So in my opinion, no. There's no need to do this. If your SD card is like a reasonably decent one, like A2, or even A1, I think you should be fine. Because the only thing I can think of is maybe like Switch games maybe need an A2. But like that's way above like these kind of handhelds that we're playing today, because if you imagine the speed of a DVD drive back in the day, which is what PS2 had, it's but it's like under 1 megabyte per second, and any SD card is able to do a 1 megabyte per second read, so there's no problem with that at all. Okay, Excalibur, what's up? Hello there, welcome back to the stream. Chemical Burrito, okay, the 505, okay, has the OG Vita screen. Yeah, so the OG Vita screen these days is a bit dark. The brightness doesn't get that high. So yeah, it still stands what I just said about the screen being better on the RG556. So I'm going to play some Gradius. It's been I actually tried playing this. Okay, I'm going to play some Gradius 3. Okay, there's lots of chat here. Unzipping sound. Yeah, that was the unzipping sound of the RG Arc. Okay, Jonathan B, how's the Tread Show? So the Tread Show, it was a bit boring. Everyone else was a bit boring. There was a lot of guys standing around with these massive speakers, like bigger than, going up to like your from the floor to your like from your chest. Like these speakers like this big, just blasting out music, and they had like RGB lights on them, and yeah, that wasn't a nice experience. There were like so many pairs of Bluetooth earbuds there. Like everyone was just trying to sell Bluetooth earbuds, and I don't know how you differentiate between any of that crap. Everyone was trying to sell Switch controllers and those those mobile phone clips, those like extendable clips. Everyone was trying to sell these, and there were actually very few booths selling genuine like stuff that I like this kind of stuff. And when I saw ANBERNIC there, it was awesome because like they had a big booth, and yeah, I was talking to them for a while. There's some topics that I can't talk about. There's a lot of topics I can't talk about actually. There was some that I probably can, but it's sort of mixed around, so I'm not sure what I can and can't talk about. But anyway, I got to meet those guys, and then they let me take one picture with the RG28XX, which is the upcoming handheld from ANBERNIC, which is very nice of them. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that. Yeah, I bought that one. So it was very nice. Okay, I do have an... oh yeah, Steve, I have an ARC, and I'm running Retro Arena, and I'm also running Gamma OS on it. Airwalk1616, thanks so much for dropping by. We're going to play some Gradius IV. Jailbroken Switch. Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know much about Jailbroken Switch. Is it easy to get one of those these days? I feel like it might be difficult to get one of those. Yeah, Jonathan B. They had a. I mean, if you see that picture, they actually had quite a big booth. Like if you, like, I'm actually surprised because you know ANBERNIC's like, I guess the Western impression of ANBERNIC is, you know, it's like a small Chinese company, and you know they don't. Oh, I almost died then. But actually they're quite big. ANBERNIC's quite a decent company, you know, decent sized company. They're not just random, you know, they're not like little, not just like a little shop somewhere. They do actually have a presence. Well, this is getting a bit, yeah. I thought that was going to happen. Oh, I need that, yeah. Okay. This game looks quite good. And it runs... oh, bloody hell. I'm really bad at this, but it runs alright, this game. I wish I actually was concentrating on what I was doing. Okay, I'm going to try and go up there. Those blobs look really cool, but they're also really bloody dangerous. Because they sort of like move towards you, which is like really... oh, jeez. Really unexpected. And these dragons are just spitting like tons of bullets. Sorry, this stream's been a bit more talky than than actually playing the games. So if you're here to watch some games, then I apologise. Have I just caught up? Yeah. That serves me right for talking. Jonathan B, that's that's very cool to hear. That's very cool to hear what that message. Yeah, trade shows are kind of. I used to go to a lot of shows in like in London, like just because there wasn't much game related stuff that you could go to, and what I would do is I would just register, you know, for a badge. Even though I wasn't trader or whatever, and then just go have a look around. And I didn't know there was one around here, so it was quite nice to be able to go to one of these kind of things and see ANBERNIC. Airwalk 1616. I cannot comment on anything of that nature. Okay, so TMS, right? I was looking for other like handheld manufacturers, you know, because ANBERNIC's had such a big presence. I thought, oh, someone else might be there, but no one else was there. I think there was some little you know, I don't know if they were resellers or just people who were, you know, who had bought loads of like those devices, but you know, there was people who had the XU10. And you know, there's that new one. It's like there's a new vertical handle. I don't know what the model number is. Maybe you guys will know. But it has like a 16:9 screen on the top, and it looks really weird. And I saw someone playing that actually, and yeah, I don't think they were the manufacturer, but yeah, there was someone shopping that around. But apart from that, there were a lot of other, you know, like you know, controller manufacturers around. I think nothing that you probably heard of. There were a lot of Chinese companies. Most of the companies were just Chinese ones you never heard of. Oh, okay. So Steve, Steve can spill some beans, I guess. That's not. They're not mine beans, but yeah. I mean, I was having a conversation with them, and you know, I didn't know what I could and what was okay for me to talk about and what was not. So I'd rather just not go there. It's a bit easier. I'll let Steve talk. I'll let Steve talk about it. All right, let's try something else. Let's try something else. Hopefully that works. Okay, let's try. I mean, yeah, again, yeah, they didn't get me to sign anything, so technically I could, but I'm just you know, there was some stuff which you know, it just seemed like it's not part of their release plan or something or whatever, so it's just like up to them. Okay. Oh, I will say, you know the guy standing next to me, so the guy with the white shirt in the picture, that person is a day one co-founder of the company, which was very cool actually. So there's me in the black on the image on the photo, and then the guy standing right next to me in with the white shirt. That person is a co-founder and started the company in 2005. Around 2005. So that was pretty cool. That was actually cool. All right, so let's try. Let's just try one more game. I'm furiously scrolling through all of the games. Okay, so TMS says Siren. I think that's a bit dark, that game though. Let's. Oh, Ian Eng's asking you, do I have Super Robot Wars? I think you've asked for that before, but I think I don't have it. Yeah, I don't think I have Super. I don't have many Japanese games. Yeah, I don't have actually. I don't have it. Ian N, Ian, do you have a do you have what's it what do you call it? I've forgotten what that bloody hand an analog pocket, Ian. Do you have an analog pocket? Initial D, okay. Initial D. Now let's just try something completely different, which I don't usually play. Sorry, I'm just scrolling around these games. Okay, let me try the Warriors. Because I was talking about the Warriors today. Oh, okay, Ian. All right, I mixed you up with someone else. Because there was someone I met recently, a few months ago, who really liked Robot Wars. Okay, this is the Warriors. From Rockstar Games. I need to watch the Warriors actually. I never watched the original movie. Okay, Steve, I like the Black D, because I just like the White D does nothing for me because it's I don't have any nostalgia at all for the white one because I didn't even know that the Japanese one was like that grey white color, so I really like the Black D. Scum the movie. I have no idea what that is. The park one. Yeah, Steve, I had like the first Sega console I ever played was a friend's Mega Drive, and then when I had a Saturn, I had the black Saturn, so I never knew Sega had any white things apart from the Dreamcast, of course. Airwalk 1616. That is I've spent so much time on trying to get bloody Win Later to do something. Okay, let's go. Let's go the Warriors. This is going to be the last game of the night.
until the next last one. That's what usually happens in these streams, isn't it? Okay, let's go though. Oh, quick rumble. That sounds perfect because then I can go to bed. Okay. Okay, this is music licensed? This music's pretty good. Okay, Baseball Furies versus Orphan. I don't want to be Baseball Furies. I'm not. I'll be the Warriors. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Let's break these guys. Okay, who are these guys? I want to beat up those baseball guys. Yeah, I want to beat these guys up. Steve just booting up the GTA 5. Well, Steve, I'm trying to do this on a bloody Odin 2. I see your Game Force Ace, and I'll raise you Odin 2. I'm trying to do that on my Odin 2.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Okay. Wow, when there's a lot of them on the screen, it certainly slows down. But let's. I was trying to get a feel of the. I was trying to get a feel of the FPS just by running around, but I think that this might be a bit. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with this for now. All right. There's like 6 of them on the screen. That might have been not a good idea. Okay, all right. Oh man, I'm getting like. Okay. Okay, this is not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, you can hit your own guys. Wow, they run really. Why do they run so fast? Oh man. Oh, I got him. Oh man. Oh man, I kicked him in the face. Oh, I stomped him. Oh, I'm gonna try and take this guy out. Oh, I missed him. Oh, that guy's gone. Oh, I'm almost gone. Alright, I think I got this guy. Oh, I got an achievement. Alright, I think this is kind of working, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be, which is actually pretty good. PS2 games can be quite hit and miss on this device, I will say that. Alright, let's just clear up the last bit of chat. Okay. Yeah, Airwalk 1616, you can download the .NET 4.1 framework separately, and then maybe drop that into the folder and then run it. Because that is a Microsoft framework, which you might be able to get. Make sure you get the 64-bit version. Maybe that will help. Because it's probably some kind of game requires it, so you might be able to try it. Oh, actually, no, sorry, that's completely wrong. Because .NET Framework doesn't work on Wine. So what you need to be finding actually is Mono. There's something called Mono that you need. TMS, that is a terrible idea. Because then I won't be able to get up and then get random handhelds, and also, yeah, it's just a terrible idea. Okay, Al Street, Al ST. I feel like this is the. I feel like the next portrait. Is it portrait? Yeah, the next portrait handheld, which is going to come out, which is like really powerful and really sort of overkill. You know, like this device is Ioneo's. So Ioneo actually have a portrait device coming, and it's probably going to be expensive, but it is. That sounds like maybe not same OS, but that sounds like something, you know, with with some potential. More box. Okay, so more box, not more blocks. It's more box. Airwalk 1616. There is something more box, and there was something that just came out called Dark OS, which I might try. And then there is Exagear. There are so many of these, and then there's what is it? Box X64. There's just so much like Windows stuff on Android. It's really confusing. So that's why Winlater is kind of like popular, because it's like a simple. It markets itself as like a simple version of this. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get working as well. Airwalk 1616, and I'm not doing too well at it. Yeah, I'll ST. I think maybe this one is for you. Maybe this one is for you. If you want the most powerful vertical handheld, you either wait for something from Ioneo, because they have the I think it's even called like the Ioneo DMG or something, or you get this. Let's try one more game. I think I think Tekken actually won't work very well. Let me try. I did say that was going to be the last game, but I don't want to put one more game on. Let's try Resident Evil 4. Adam S. Yes, I like the Black Arc D. Airwalk 1616. I think they're the same, right? They should be the same. The 40 series, I think they're all the same, and even the 50 isn't that the same? It's got they've all got the same chip. You guys. All right, it's 1998. It's 1998 again. Thames Television. I was more of a, what is it? Was it Thames? Was it Thames or was it or TMS? Did you know Look North? Did you watch Look North? Anglia. Oh, you watched Anglia? No, I was watching Look North. Oh, was BBC was Look North? Okay. Yeah, Steve. I think that this is kind of, as I said before, like this is kind of borderline PS2. Like you're gonna get some games working, but then a lot of them are not going to work. But the 556 it gets to is the chip that gives you like most of these games, like a good chunk of these games working well. So yeah, that's good. I'm trying to, yeah, this is Resident Evil 4, the PS2 version. I'm furiously trying to skip this cutscene, but
I think it actually might be all right. Let's shoot that last shoot the first zombie and then move around a bit and see how the FPS is. I am furiously fast forwarding.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the only.
Oh yeah, I skipped it. Okay, excellent. Okay, here we go. This is Leon S. Kennedy. He's about to go into a farm. Okay, let's do this quickly because I need to get out of here. But I'm having a lot of fun. So let's just shoot this guy and then call it a day. Okay, we're doing, actually the FPS is doing pretty good. I've not seen a single drop. This might be as good as Yakuza. Let me just get my gun ready. Oh, that's my knife. Okay, I just want to see. Okay, just preparing myself, you know, just in case that guy gets the jump on me. All right, let's get him.
Excuse me, sir.
Let's put the sound up for Steve.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón.
Sorry to have bothered.
I think I killed this guy so many times. All right, freeze.
I said freeze.
How did I get him? Oh, it was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. Wastia, glad to hear that you've got your RP4 Pro. Excellent, excellent news. I hope you enjoy setting it up today, messing around with it.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize it. There's still.
Okay, I got the hostile local. He's not a zombie. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. So, let's jump out of this window and then... Well, actually, let's get ready to jump out of this window. Alright, so, Wastia, thanks so much for coming by and just giving us that nice message. TMS, thank you as always. Steve Laminger, the Tech Toy Tinkerer, thank you for dropping by. It's great to have you here. Adam S, ALST, ALST. Who else? Who else is here? Jonathan B, of course. Ian Eng, Dimitri. Thanks for your message. Who else is here? Oh, sorry, Dimitri. I just got your. I've just seen your message about the screen falling off or something. So I'm afraid I don't have the RG405M, the other one. So I don't know about the screen falling off. The screen hasn't fallen off on mine, so it's all good. Excalibur, thanks for coming by. Chemical Burrito, as always. Kerry, thanks for your questions. And I hope you stay subscribed and I hope you enjoy your time here. There was someone in with a Brazilian name, which I can't pronounce, but thank you very much. Vermelo. Naomi Alia, I hope we answered your question. Eric Mitchell, of course. A big time regular of the show. Who else? Andrew38, thank you so much. Thanks for your private message as well. Just appreciate that very much. Alright. Airwalk1616, me. Thank you so much. And let's leave it there. Let's jump out this window and call it the end of the stream. Thanks very much now. Bye-bye. Oh, I got slashed. Bye now. Whoops. And I just dropped my phone.